Okay, I'd like to introduce the idea of the kami Soroban, or paper Soroban. As you know, one of the main objectives of our Soroban training is for students to reach the point where they no longer need to rely on the physical Soroban, and they can actually do the calculations just as easily or actually even faster in their head. And the way this is done is by maintaining an image of the Soroban in your head and manipulating that image. And it turns out that our brain is really efficient at manipulating images, and this is the reason why Soroban trained students can do mental calculations so quickly and accurately. So I'd like to just take a quick look at how we might start learning to use a kami Soroban to help us develop our mental math skills. You can, of course, download the attached PDF file, which has 3 kami Sorobans on it that can be cut and used for this type of exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look at some of the exercises here in the Beetle skill training as a good place to start. So I'm going to click on Beetle number 3, and let's take a look at how we would use our kami Soroban to solve a problem in our head. So what I want students to do is to imagine actually moving the beads in their head and using the paper Soroban as a tool to form that image in their head. So let's take, for example, problem number 3 here. It says to input an 8. So let's go ahead and imagine pinching an 8 on our kami Soroban. So we have 8. And then it says to add 1. Okay, I'm just going to, with my thumb, move up 1 more bead. So now I have a 9 on my kami Soroban, and I just need to maintain this interim sum in my head. Then next it says to subtract 5. Okay, let's move that 5 bead away, so I know I have 4 remaining on my kami Soroban. And then I minus 4, so I know the answer is 0. And we can do this with all of the problems on the website here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some maybe a little bit more interesting. I'll jump into problem set number 12, and let's look at a couple 2-digit problems. So if I look at problem number 8, it says to enter 13. Okay, so to enter 13, I'm going to go with a 1 and a 3. So now I have 13 on my Soroban. Then it says minus 12. So I have to subtract 1 and then 2. So now I have 1 remaining on my Soroban. Input 11, I move up a 1 and another 1. So I know I have 12 on my Soroban. And then to minus 10, and I know my answer is 2. So this is just a brief introduction on how we can use the kami Soroban as a way to begin to develop our mental math capabilities. And another way we can practice this is if we go into either the Flash Anzan tool. We can use this tool to go ahead and maybe we flash the numbers in front of us, and we'll use our kami Soroban as a way to imagine inputting these numbers in our head. So the kami Soroban is a nice interim step in our path to doing mental math. So I hope this is helpful and interesting, and good luck in your training.